welcome back to Ahead of the Game TV. I hope you've all had a successful weekend on the betting front, and we will look over our tips as well as look ahead to what's coming up. As we said last week, we were in pole position with the golf and we delivered another winner in placing. Despite our 100-to-1 shot going into the final round and then blowing up, we still had our 18-to-1 shot Richard Sterne deliver the goods alongside Walker, placing at 45-to-1 in the PGA Tour. The rugby started well, with the Aviva Premiership and Scotland game proving profitable, but low scores in poor weather in both France and Ireland cost us a few points. There was not much on the football side of things, with only a few Premiership games tipped up, but wins for Inter Milan, Man United, Arsenal, Celtic and Sheffield United were highlights, as well as 3 out of the 4 of both teams to score tips coming off. Finally, the cricket was bizarre, with England, as expected, winning comfortably in the first and third 2020 games, but a collapse in the second reduced profit, and we will be looking to build on that going into the one-day series. Overall, it was quite a quiet week for tips, and we are building up for the next week or two with all sorts of action coming our way. There are some FA Cup games tomorrow, and getting into the business end of the tournament, I think the favourites shouldn't be overlooked, and keep checking the site for some European tips in the Spanish, German and Italian leagues. My personal favourite tournament in the rugby calendar is the Super 15, and it comes with pleasure to say that it started off as of this morning. We won 2 of 3 tips on that game with a 7-4 pick, and it has started the season with a bang. Please look under the competitions page for our season preview on the tournament with a final table prediction and top try scorer segment. In addition, the less exciting Aviva Premiership continues, and all previews and best bets are online now for you to have a look at. We are still waiting for the county season to commence, but as I said earlier, England in New Zealand will be the main area of tips in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that, and maybe a few tips around the interesting South Africa-Pakistan series. Finally, there are 2 events this week in the golf, and once again we've started well in the PGA Tour, with the leader after the first round in Matt Kuchar and others well placed. In South Africa, Van der Walt is well placed going into the weekend in the top 10, and I expect some low rounds from the in-form Aiken, Fleetwood and Horn to maybe sneak another placing, so stay tuned for that. That covers most of what is going on tip-wise, but remember our competitions. We have a new Fantasy Champions League competition, and that is on the site now. Despite missing the first 2 games, don't worry, there's a lot of chance to still win over £150 of free bets from Ladbrokes. We've just got the exciting news of a Super 15 competition with £250 of free bets throughout the season, and it'll be launched over the weekend, so spread the word and good luck over this weekend. That's all from me for now. See you next week.